Hey YouTube, welcome to my follow-up video for my truck taillight LED conversion. Now in this video I'm not going to go over how you remove the taillights. That was in the previous video and it's not that difficult. You can probably Google it and figure that out. Anyway, I'm going to show you some shots of my splicing. So basically when I do the conversion, I want to be able to revert it back to the original in case something goes wrong. So you're going to see what I did. I spliced in a little section between the wires. Here's a shot of the tail light in the back, the circuit board where the original connectors connect to. Okay, I'm going to try to include also some diagrams, so it's not going to be super clear on this video obviously, but it shows you that there is diagrams of these information online. You can just look them up. Here's a shot of the inside of the connector. So here's what I did. I basically spliced it, put a watertight connector so I can remove the entire light assembly if I need to, and also can splice the load resistors in between there and remove it if I wanted to. So here's a shot of the diagram of the connectors. There are actually 6 holes but only 5 actual wires. There's basically an empty slot. Here's a shot that goes in there, and you can see my little wire sticking out in the middle there for the load resistors. Hopefully it can focus here. That's the stop wire for the stop light. That's the turn light, and that's ground. And of course the other side goes onto the tail light assembly. Now here's my little drawing. Hopefully this makes some sense. If it doesn't, well, sorry about that. So you have 3 lights: turning, stop, and reverse. Here are the actual connectors, the wires, what they represent, and the colors. And these little square things are basically the load resistors to make the LED lights work. And here's a shot of the actual section in the middle with the load resistors connected. And here it is all put together, but minus the load resistors. I'm basically going to show you to basically test the connectors as well as the light bulb, the LED light bulbs we put in there. Because for this particular truck, 2004 Dodge Ram 1500, the LED lights need to be CK branded. Well, that's the stop light, or the that's the turning lights. And here's my multimeter, just showing you that I basically spliced the correct wire. So basically it's going to about 10 volts to like 0 and then back up, and as it's blinking. So I show you there the connector right there. That's the ground, the brown one. Boom. Take another look at the multimeter, and blinkety blink. That's the original OEM light in there. Okay, now here's the brake light, which is constant on. Same thing again, OEM light. This is just to show you that I basically selected the correct wires, and I recommend highly that you also double check, because when I originally did this, I ran into a few problems getting the wrong wires and whatnot, and not double checking things. So here's basically the circuit board with the light bulb removed. So it's basically like a rectangular slot. You just pop it in. Here's the OEM ones. The LEDs look pretty much the same base wise, but obviously the top looks different. And here's a little shot of that comparison. And here's a little shot of the CK connector as well as the non-CK ones. Okay, so you have to make sure that you test them. So basically the CK, which is for this particular truck, the positives are on one side of the LEDs, and the other side are basically the grounds. Okay, so my yellow clip on the left side is actually not touching the front, it's touching the back, and it's kind of hard to see. Okay, basically here's a comparison. Left side is LED, right side is OEM. You can see basically the LED is either on or off. There's no kind of fading in and out. but you can see the OEM is kind of fading in and out. So again, it's a preference thing. If you like the fading, go, stick with your OEM. If you don't, then LED is pretty cool. All right, thanks for watching. All right.